What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Today I picked up the Griblock's Demise daily mission to do Griblock's Horde, so we're here on Chaos 10 Gribs. Now, I think most people know, for anyone who has the Countess, one of the easiest ways to beat any tier of map, if you have this map option, the Gates of Dragonfall map, whether it be survival, busting the new tier, doing absolutely anything. One of the easiest things to do if you have the Countess is to throw down an Elder Dragon behind the core. The deal with the Elder Dragon here is it can hit all three lanes, which, you know, it's already such a beast of a defense. Having it be able to hit all three lanes just makes an absolute powerhouse. So what we're gonna do is try to beat Griblock's Horde here with just this Elder Dragon without all the usual bells and whistles that would be associated with it. Now, we're still gonna boost it. We're still going to give it like pylons, and we are in Chaos 10, so we're still gonna use walls. And let's see what we can do. So we got a boost star there. We got a destructive pylon. Let's go ahead and give it a buff beam as well. We want to give it all the juice, but not give it the full power that it would normally have. So this is my unique relic on this one, Motherly Instinct. I'm using Mass Destruction, all for one. Now, Motherly Instinct, of course, is going to get no value here since we're not throwing in any of the baby dragons. However, you know, the unique crit and unique crit damage will definitely help it out. And let's see, what else do we want to do? Well, we want to give some sort of reflect beam protection to the core. So let's just go something like that. And then I think we just throw the walls down. I'll probably use some anti-heal as well. Let's see, let's throw a doggo there, a doggo there, and a doggo there. And then reflect it up. I'm at 400. I'm still using a ton of the DU. Now, normally, of course, you would throw down baby dragons. Each baby dragon, of course, is going to increase the power by a pretty substantial amount, 40% power increase for each one. So you throw down 5 of them, you got a 200% power increase on your Elder Dragon. However, we do have the walls down. Do we want to... Yeah, we want to use anti-heal. I mean, it's Chaos 10. We might as well. So let's just throw down 2 water auras. We'll throw one like that and one about like that for the water auras. Just focusing on the range, and we're using anti-heal on those. Let's see. I think that's it. Let's just let it fly from here. We're not going to throw in any flyer defense. And hopefully we don't have any problems here. Now, for the flyers, I will swap over and mow them down if I need to. But the main thing I was looking for here is the dragon going to be able to just clear it without having the, you know, ignite combo and without having the baby dragons and everything else. Looks like the flyers may end up being a little questionable. They are pushing it hard. Just going to keep boosting it out here. Let's see if this dive bomber... No, it got burned up. This is actually going way, way smoother than I thought it was going to. Normally, of course, we'd have like some Mystic Snakes. We'd have some baby dragons to pump up the Motherly Instinct. In fact, maybe I don't want to get rid of the buff beam because I'm using diffusion on it to get the additional range. But you know what? Maybe we'll get rid of it anyway. Maybe we'll just go with Destructive Pylon. And we'll get rid of the boost star and the buff beam and see if it still holds. Because this is... it's showing the power of Mama. Mama is a beast. Even with a non-optimal setup with a dead mod. She is still a very, very mean girl. This would definitely be the easy way to break into any new Chaos tier. If you're just coming in. We will have to manually kill the Hex Throwers, as they're just going to be out of range. All right, so let's do that. Let's get rid of the... Let's just get rid of stuff. Mama too strong, so let's nerf her a little. And let's see, we better throw one upgrade on each of the walls. Let's get Mama full jacked. So now she's just got pylons. Destructive pylon, range pylon. And I think she's got health pylon too, even if she's not really getting any value from that. And, alright, let's see if it's still that easy of an interaction here without having the boost and buffs. I think it probably, as smooth as that last wave went, I'm thinking this one might go pretty smooth as well. I am a little, I'm very concerned about the flyers. We got lots of dive bombers, of course. One dive bomber ruins the day, so... Guess I need to get my cooldown up here for my boost. Wow, even without the buff beam and the booster, the chieftain are dying a little slower, but everything else is still just getting annihilated. Holy crap. I was kind of expecting to have to do like wall repair simulator here. Now, it's a Chaos 10 expedition. When you're in endgame gear, a Chaos 10 incursion. When you're in endgame gear, Chaos 10 incursion is not exactly the most challenging thing for you out there. But we're using 2/3 of the DU, which we could probably get away with quite a bit less. I mean, we could free up 90 just by using target dummies instead of the dogs. In fact, let's do it. Let's do that too. Alright, so I'm going to have to, once again, swap over and kill these sex throwers. Alright, let's do that. So... do I have my training dummy set up? I don't think I do, but what do we got? That right there will work. We'll give it Juggernaut, auto repair, and then I think I'll swipe automation from the dog and borrow it. And yeah, let's give a little automation as well. And then we'll go with just a training dummy. There, and there. It takes us almost to the 50% DU mark. Not quite, but almost. You know what? Let's get there. I feel the need to get to the 50% DU mark for some reason. So let's at least get there. We'll go with just one water aura. Is that going to cover everything? I mean, I would have to give it a pylon. Actually, I think it will cover. It's a little sketchy. It's not covering very well. Let's move it over this way a little bit further. Now, if I gave it... or actually, it should be picking up range. Alright, it's probably already past the cap. Yeah, it's already past the range cap, so it can't get any more range. Alright, well, we made it under the 50% DU mark anyway, so... I think the only other thing we could do is get rid of Destructive Pylon. Mama Bird is an absolute beast. Just no doubts there. Let's get our training dummy spinning here. Man, the dive bombers are entering their animation. Like, not even a full second. Maybe like 500 milliseconds or something. And they would be en route. Alright, looks like a hex thrower got a shot into the ground there. We got a captain rolling out, and we got an ogre in the center lane. Oh yeah, these training dummies are getting worked. That one is, anyway. That was what I expected to happen. I expected to have a little bit of wall repair simulator going. Got our hex throwers back. I'm surprised this one didn't get tore up, since that the ogre's stuck on the hex thrower. And this will just mash him. Alright, here comes our last little run of Zerks. It's weird, I'm not really sure how that hex thrower shot got off there. But it did. Alright, wave 4. Let's let it fly here. If it goes too smoothly here, then in wave 5, I'll get rid of Destructive Pylon. It's just one of the things that kind of makes the Countess is such a good early choice for players buying a new hero. Where I personally I enjoy playing the Countess more than I enjoy playing the Mercenary as far as active play. We're getting hex thrower shots dropping in like crazy. But it would be pretty hard pressed after you got the EV to not get the Countess, for me personally. But like I said, it comes down to enjoying the play style more. Definitely much more of a Countess enjoyer than a Mercenary enjoyer. Right, the flyers just dip as soon as they get into range. We got hex throwers slapping bolts down. They're hitting the ground all over the place here. Maybe moving the walls back just a little bit would remedy that. And Malthius, of course, is going to take a sweet old time. And additionally, is behind the hex throwers. So might just slap him down here. What do we got over here? That's a Skelly. Let's get these hex throwers worked. All right. So yeah, this has gone way smoother than I expected it to. I kind of would like to reposition these walls, but I'm not going to bother. Let's get rid of Destructive Pylon too, and just see what happens. Now, I also have it on the walls, so or on the reflect beams, so I don't want to be picking it up from up there. So let's add this reflect beam in way out. So there's just no way the dragon is getting the pylons. All right, wave 5, here we go. Mama only for damage anyway. See how this works. You know, I'm not going to tower booster either. I'll just, I'll spray down a little bit of knockback on the lanes, but not going to boost Mama at all. See, the bulk of the packs are pushing in a little bit deeper now, without any boosts at all. The hex throwers doing their thing. We got hexes all over the place here. Looks like the walls are staying alive, though. It's a pretty tremendous amount of healing you get when you use auto repair and automation with a wall that attacks that fast. So, I mean, it's proccing automation as often as it can. And then the auto repair, of course, just ticks off. So it is a pretty tremendous amount of wall repairing. And looks like we got a siege roller this time out. Yeah, they're definitely pushing down further. This was what I thought the entirety of the run was going to look like, to be honest. Uh-oh. Cart taking damage. Where did that cart take damage from? Took a shot from something. The hex throwers are just going crazy here. I'm not really sure how the hex throwers are getting so many shots off, but they certainly are. Better reflect beam placement, I think, would change that. Let Mama kill Tuskar, and then we'll just burn out the hex throwers back there. We got a Slikelion as well. Yeah, so, I mean, there it is. That's the power of Mama. Mama's strong, y'all. She is very, very strong. So, if you have the Countess, just throwing a Mama Dragon behind the core on this map will break you into any Chaos tier just super, super easily, assuming you at least have the proper shards set up. Just crazy, crazy strong and just absolutely brutalized Griblocks. That is for certain. But that will do it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.